Hey guys, so I just beat Dark Souls 2 for the second time, which means I can now start Journey 3, which is New Game Plus Plus, which means that it'll just keep getting harder. So, this is going to be a tour video. One part, I'm going to do a Ghostbusters review because I saw the movie yesterday, and the second part is really just going to be a question of whether you guys want to see me do the boss fights in Dark Souls 2 on my next playthrough. Or if at some point I'd probably want to stop entirely and just do it again. Because that's probably what I'm going to do. So, the first part's the Ghostbusters review. The Ghostbusters 2016 reboot. Not movie of the year, but it's a good movie. It has Melissa McCarthy, a couple other women. They're like supposed to be four of the funniest women in movie history. Basically, the story settles around these four people. So this one girl is trying to become a teacher at a prestigious university, but a ghost book that she and another one of the Ghostbusters wrote as like teenagers or something, it gets her laughed out of academia. So she kind of goes to complain to her once friend, and in exchange for her taking away the book, she agrees to help them with a supposed paranormal haunting. It actually turns out that the place they go to is haunted, and they film a ghost. However, they're received as frauds because it's on YouTube and no one really believes that stuff anyway. So later, this one subway worker girl, Patty, sees a ghost, which is actually a tier 4 apparition. Those are blue. Tier 4s are blue, and then tier 3s are the green ones, like the fat one from the original Ghostbusters. Anyway, Patty gets scared and calls in the Ghostbusters. They all come down and see that the ghost is there and trap it with beta versions of their equipment. They upgrade it, but before they come, Patty gets told from this creepy guy that a fourth cataclysm is coming, and the world will end. So later, the character is revealed to be a New Yorker named Ronan, who I guess got bullied a lot and kind of wants to fix the world in villainous ways by, breaking a hole through the astral plane, which is where all the ghosts go, and then our plane, where we live. Eventually, yada yada yada, the Ghostbusters pick better equipment and eventually track down Ronan. But instead of being captured, Ronan kills himself, which gives him the ability to lead the dead and possess people. He possesses the Ghostbusters receptionist, who is played by Chris Hemsworth, and he goes back to, I think, the Mercado Hotel, and reactivates a machine that basically amplifies the power of ley lines, which are lines across the world that are amplified by supernatural energy. Basically what happens is the machine amplifies them to be so strong that they actually rip a hole through the astral plane to our plane, so all the ghosts come through here. So New York starts to get overrun with ghosts, and the Ghostbusters team up again, or find each other again, and take the battle to Ronan. Or, no, Rowan, not Ronan. I got confused with Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyways, Rowan eventually releases the receptionist from his mind control and becomes a big version of the Ghostbusters logo. So basically the way that the Ghostbusters save the day is their car, the Ecto-1, has 2 nuclear reactors on the roof of their car, which kind of powers all their equipment. They basically think that if they drive the car into the machine and explode them, and it goes through the little wormhole to the ghost dimension, it will kind of reverse the effects of the machine and send all the ghosts back. The plan works, but one of the Ghostbusters is kind of caught in the fist of Rowan, the huge mascot guy, as he's being pulled back in. So the teacher Ghostbuster, like the one that's trying to be a teacher, ties herself with a cable and goes into the ghost dimension and saves her. The media still calls them frauds, but the government actually secretly funds the Ghostbusters with their project. They get a new base, they supposedly get another car, and they continue their research. So now the two part of the video. Since I've beaten Dark Souls 2 for the second time, I figured, why not let you guys come on the experience? I'm not going to be doing the whole game, because I usually have bad luck with that, as I tried with actually doing video games. So I will only be doing boss battles. And since I've killed most of them, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'm going to try to do the DLC bosses too. So when we get to the last part, which is the Throne of Want, I'm gonna kill, well, I guess no one really, because I have to do the DLC things first. And that is going to suck. It's probably going to take a couple of days of preparation. For a couple of things, I'm going to have to get certain equipment. It's going to be awful. Anyways, oh yeah, also, I got a couple new books from Missouri from a package. So basically I have 4 books I'm reading right now. I'm still reading Halo Mortal Dictata. Here, it's got a little thing. It's kind of reversed around, but you know what that means. This weird book called Section 11, which I guess is like a post-apocalyptic thing with religion or something. I don't know why I have a bookmark. Weird. And The Best of Us Just Live Here, which is this. It's apparently some kind of weird, like, superhero kind of book. I don't know. I have to finish Halo, and then those, and then eventually I'm going to do this. The Last Star, which is the last book in the Fifth Wave trilogy. I've read the Fifth Wave and the Infinite Sea, so if you guys want me to do reviews on those, I will gladly. Okay, so that seems to be the end of my video, so just remember, if you guys want me to do the Dark Souls bosses, look in the, comment if you want me to do those. Please.